Hello, good day! Ito nga pala ang inyong Sir Jello at mayroon ako ulit ituturo sa inyo na math video topics. Pero bago yan, huwag niyo munang kalimutang mag-subscribe sa aking YouTube channel na Sir Jello para maging updated kayo sa lahat ng videos na i-upload ko. Hello, good day! Welcome to another lesson for grade 9 mathematics. Under oblique triangles, we have the law of cosines. Now let us first define or interpret the law of cosines. So we have the square of one side of a triangle is equal to the sum of the squares of the two other sides minus twice the product of these two sides and the cosine of their included angle. So take note that the cosine function here is attributed to the included angle. Okay, so if we're going to look at the formula on how to solve for the law of cosines, the square of one side, so in this case, let's say you have a square, is equal to the sum of the squares of the two other sides minus twice the product of these two sides and the cosine of their included angle. So we use these formulas here if you are given the included angle and the two sides that is also given. Okay, so let us have our first example. So you are given triangle ABC with angle A at 120 degrees. It's 120 degrees. Side B is 4 and side C is 5. So we're going to solve for A. So we're going to use the law of cosine since angle A here is the included angle of the two given sides B and C. Then we're going to solve for the opposite side of angle A, which is side A. So if we're going to look back at the formula, so we're going to use the first one, that is A square. So we have A square is equal to B squared plus C squared minus 2BC times the cosine of A. So if we're going to substitute, so B, we have B squared, so that's 4 squared plus 5 squared minus 2 times 4 times 5 cosine of 120 degrees. So we have 4 squared, so that's 16 plus 25 minus 2 times 4 times 5, that is 40, and the cosine of 120 is negative 0.5. So you have 16 plus 25, so that will be 41. So this is minus and then this is negative. So if we're going to multiply this, negative 40 times negative 0.5, so that will be plus 20. So 41 plus 20 is 61. And then you take the square root of that. So A is equal to 7.8. there. So this side is 7.8. Okay. Let's proceed now with our next example. But before that, let us have the alternate forms of the equations applying the law of cosines. So we have cosine A is equal to b squared plus c squared minus a squared over 2bc. Cosine B is equal to a squared plus c squared minus b squared over 2ac. And cosine C is equal to a squared plus b squared minus c squared all over 2ab. Now we're going to use the alternate forms whenever the given parts are all sides of the oblique triangle. Now let us check the second example. So you will see here that you're given triangle ABC with A, side A equals 7, side B equals 5, and side C is equal to 3. So we're going to solve for theta, or that is angle C. So since the missing angle, or the angle we are looking for, is for angle C, so we're going to use the alternate form of the equation since all the sides are given. But take note that the opposite side of this angle is this one, C, which is equal to 3. So if you're going to write the formula, we have cosine C that is equal to a squared plus b squared minus c squared all over 2ab. So you will notice that the included sides of angle C are side B, which is 5, and side A, which is 7, minus the opposite of angle C. So we have cosine C that is equal to, let us now substitute all the values. So we have A, 7 squared plus 5 squared minus 3 squared all over 2 times 7 times 5. So we have cosine C, 7 squared is 49 plus 25 minus 9 all over 2 times 7 times 5, which is 70. So we have cosine C, 49 plus 25 minus 9. That will be 65 over 70. And then you just divide 65 by 70. So cosine C is equal to 0.9286, up to 4 decimal places. And then, since we are looking for the angle, we're going to use the function in your scientific calculators, the cosine shift, to get the arc sine. So that will be, since we're looking for theta here, or angle C, so to get the angle theta or angle C, we're going to use the value of this function cosine C equals 0.9286 by pressing shift cosine function to get arc cosine. So that will be actually be arc cosine is equal to 0.9286. So that will be our angle C. So we're going to press in our calculator shape cosine 0.9286. That will be equal to 21.78 degrees. If you're going to press in minute seconds, that will be 21 degrees 46 minutes in some seconds given. So until minutes will do. So 21 degrees 46 minutes, or 21 degrees or 21.78 degrees for your angle C. So that is how we solve for the law of cosines. So as long as you know the alternate, or the first, if the one of the sides is unknown for the alternate, solving for the angle, then you have the alternate form of equation using the law of cosines. So that will be all for now. Thank you for watching and have a good day.